Hi, Greg Lewis, MetaStock Software. Hey, if you're a trader, I don't need to tell you that deciding when to get into and out of a trade can be a tricky process. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how MetaStock can help you with those decisions. All right, so what we have here is a very normal, old-fashioned, plain Jane chart of Apple, just an old bar chart. There's nothing spectacular about this chart. Some people can look at a chart like this and make decisions about whether they want to buy or sell or get into a position on the security. But if you're a mere mortal like me, you would prefer to have some assistance in making those decisions. And that's really where MetaStock starts to shine. A couple of things you can do, of course, is just merely add some indicators. And MetaStock has hundreds of indicators. Depending on the version of MetaStock you have and whether or not you have add-ons installed, this can be quite a lengthy list. And so, for instance, if you said, I want to see volume, yeah, you can throw volume down here. And that's a helpful addition to a chart, of course. And then let's say you're interested in a system like the MACD. Okay, the MACD is a very common system. We won't go into what it is today, but it's something a lot of people use. And right away, you can see that there's additional information that really helps you with your decisions. The MACD, you may or may not know, the convergence or divergence of the MACD with the moving average will tell you possible buy or trade opportunities. So that's pretty good information, but honestly, you want to be able to analyze things at a glance. You don't really want to have to dig deep into every single chart you open for your trading day. You want to know at a glance, okay, is this a buy or sell opportunity, and is it something I can take advantage of right now? That is where the MetaStock Expert Advisor shines. The Expert Advisor is this little guy right up here with the hat. He's got a little bowler hat. I suppose you have to be wearing a hat to be an expert. I don't know, but we've just always had a little guy here with a hat on. And when you click on that, you now see a list of what we call experts, and these are based on systems that are readily available in MetaStock or things that maybe you custom made. But what they do is they add more to your chart and give you at a glance the things you need to know to make decisions about the trades that you want to make or not make right now. So let's go ahead and throw the MACD on here. Whoops, excuse me. Attach it to, I should say. And right away you can see there's additional information. So now you know, based on the crossover and these little buy and sell signals, that you can use these to tell you where the MACD is saying to get in or out of a trade. As well, on the bottom now you see we have bearish and bullish ribbons that give you a better idea what's going on with that security in the market. And that's great information. I mean, right away you're saying, okay, a minute ago I was looking at a completely blank chart. I had no idea. But I know I'm interested in the MACD, and now I'm provided very easy visual cues about whether I should buy or trade based on the MACD. So you're saying, hey, that's great information, but maybe I want a deeper dive. Maybe I want to see more of why the MACD is telling me, or maybe I don't know that much about the MACD, and I want to know more about why it's telling me to buy or sell at this particular time. And that's where our commentary comes into place, and it's really easy to attach. Just click on the commentary window. So just to orient you a little bit, what you're seeing here is a commentary on the left based on where this little upside down triangle is pointed to. So if the upside down triangle is pointed to, in this case, this MACD buy signal, and you want to know more about this buy signal, you would just select that, and then it tells you over here on the left. Specifically, it says the MACD can provide buy and sell indicators in three ways: signal line crossovers, which we talked about, overbought, oversold conditions, and divergences. Then specific to this data, it says currently the MACD is bullish since it is trading above its signal line. The MACD crossed above its signal line 0 periods ago. Today, since the MACD crossed its moving average, Apple's price has been unchanged and has ranged from a high of 177.7 to 173.8. And it goes on to say that the MACD is not in an overbought, oversold range. If it were, you would know that by some colored bars here. So now you can see at a very quick glance and in a very easy fashion, I was able to go from a blank chart that had really nothing on it to a chart, depending on the system you're using, gives you very specific buy or sell indicators, and in some cases stop loss indicators And target indicators, depending on the system you're using. Again, there's a variety of indicators or expert advisors, hundreds of them in my case. It's really just a great way for you to know when to get into and out of a trade based on the system you want to use that's very simple to throw up on a chart. Hey, if you want to know more about MetaStock, do not hesitate to visit us at metastock.com. Also, click the links provided in this video. Thank you so much and successful trading.